Hello, crafters. This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with the Time for Tea release at mycreativetime. You can get an additional 15% off this weekend using the code MAR2023. I am triple checking this time because I said the wrong thing in February. I took off the 20. So one more time, the code to get 15% off your entire purchase, including these new goodies, is MAR2023. I will also list it in the description below, and I'm going to link everything here as well. Alrighty, crafters, let's just go right into this cutie patootie. Did you see my short? But let's talk about these goodies with the Time for Tea. Let's get started. Let's start off with the stamp and die bundle. A lot of these new dies in this release can be used as standalone dies as well. So love that. But here now is the Time for Tea stamp and die bundle. You get this amazing cute teapot and this cute teacup. What does this remind you of? As soon as I saw it, I was thinking Beauty and the Beast, Mrs. Potts and Chip. It reminds you of that, right? It's so cute. You also get a spoon and loads of fabulous sentiments. Ooh, the sentiments. Let's just have a little sidebar on the sentiments. Stamped all of them. And heat embossed a bunch. So I have a bag of sentiments getting ready to go. Look at the detail on that heat emboss. Look how fine that font is. And then look at how small this font is. Super tiny. So these sentiments are perfect for tags as well. These are super tiny. Let's talk about how super tiny some of the sentiments are, which are perfect for your tag needs, or if you just have a small space and you want to put a sentiment. Let's go with Time for Tea. 7/8 of an inch by little bit over 1/8 of an inch. An interesting one here for you, teacher. And this one too for teacher. So you have this nice set if you want to use it for any projects that you're going to make for your child's teacher in the classroom. Time for Tea, high QT. So there's loads of sentiments here. There are loads of sentiment dies. We have the cup, we have the teapot, and then we also have that beautiful spoon. Oh. These sentiment dies work so well. They're even cutting out the little parts, little open spaces in the sentiment, and also the teacup handle and the teapot handle. Okay? So Time for Tea stamp and die bundle winner. To go along with this winning stamp and die bundle, we have 2 new paper packs. One is your pattern paper, and then one is your solids. We have Tea Time and eyelets, gingham, and solids. With the Tea Time, you're looking at 24 sheets, 4 each of 6 designs. With the eyelets, gingham, and solids, you're looking at 24 sheets, 2 each of 12 designs. You're getting more repetition here, less repetition here, but you're getting more color options, more rainbow here. This you can call the neutral side. There's that beautiful rainbow pattern with the daisy. This is like a tomato red. Here's a nice pattern with stripes and florals. There's a beautiful yellow with the cup of tea on the inside with this checkered pattern. Green. Love this page with all this graphic going on. Pink, like a soft pink. And then here you have, these are flavors of tea. Chamomile, chai, raspberry leaf, peppermint, etc. So there's flavors of tea here, and then teapot. This is a nice, pretty blue, and then it starts over again. Main star of the show, because I've been using them. This is the page with the images. You get pink, teapot, teacup, blue, green, yellow. Coordinating die here cuts these out fabulously. I have a set of green. Look at that. Look how clear that cuts out. Love. The die lines up perfectly, cuts out that little open spot. The teacup, same thing. It cuts out that little opening in the teacup. You just line up the die, and it's very easy to line up even at this sizing, okay? So with this pattern paper pack, you're getting 4 of these teapots and teacups, and then 4 more sets of this same page. So in this one, you'll have 16. You can get 1 or 2 paper packs if you have a big project coming along. I know a crafty friend of mine, every year she has to do crafty stuff for her mother's church where they have a tea. She does all the favors and stuff. She would need a couple packs of this to make little goodies like so. Okay. Eyelets, gingham, and solids. Look at that beautiful blue. Look at this. Going into summer. You could use that for summer. Love. And there's a little bit of a wood design faint in the background with this eyelet page. I love this color. This beautiful watermelon color. Just can't get enough of it. Gingham check pattern. Eyelet yellow. In the other one here, you have it with the teacup. Here you just have it as just a shape. You could really play with the yellows. Get that. As a matter of fact, you could play with all these colors because there's a green too. What am I talking about? Loads of just pattern play here. See? Loads of play within these 2 comprehensive paper packs. They all work well together. Love, 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 love. And a lot of you are going to be excited by the new doily die. Hint, hint. Just stay around long enough to see that one because she's worth it. Look at this blue. Love. It's like almost like a powder blue. Just so love. So pretty. See the lighter color? Look at that pretty pink. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I'm getting some more of this. And the other one, too. All right, so we have Time for Tea, Stamp Die Bundle, 2 new 6x6 paper packs. Then, fabulous new dies. So here are the new dies. Inspired by the stamp set on a larger scale. We have the teapot, medium teacup die, small teacup die. So this one is called Tea Kettle Dies. I'll do the measurement when I show you my example. And with this set, you can do teapot silhouette, layer up on the teapot. That's for the top. You can also do this as an overlay with the eyelet design, the same eyelet design that you see here and over here, okay, in a cover plate. Love. Very comprehensive set with the dies working back to the papers, working back to the stamp set. Thumbs up. As you can see clearly, it's a bigger scale, okay? This now is a piece that you can use to make it into a shaker. Make it right here in that body, turn it into a shaker. Tea kettle die. Next, medium teacup and small teacup. With both of them, same exact thing in both, just a smaller scale, okay? And these 2 are still bigger than that one. This does not match back. This only works with this and the paper pack, okay? But over here now, you can definitely make your own kettle, cup, etc. Love. And this bigger sizing is perfect for scrapbook layouts, mini albums, junk journals, etc. This is your saucer. That's the top part of the saucer. Here is the shaker bit again. 2 spoons, larger spoon, small spoon. You get your tea bag. You get that eyelet middle piece, just like this one. You get the teacups. But this part right here is the part that gives you the rim. And then the smallest one gives you the liquid, the tea. Or you can turn it into coffee. If you don't put the tea kettle, these 2 could easily become a decorative coffee cup. Love. Fabulous. Excitement. If you love a good doily die, this one here, she's a good one. And you get 3 sizes. Eyelet doily dies. This is cut out of a 110-pound cardstock. You see? Look how clean that is. Everything fell out. All my little dots. I just cut it down here with my trimmer because I needed only part of it. I was using this eyelet all sorts of ways. We have a large one, a medium, and a small. The large doily, 4 inches. Medium, 3. Small, 2. And you get this stitch detail. You get those dots that fall out. You do get all these hearts. You can piece them back in a different color. No, I didn't do that. I just left it as like how a doily would be. Love. But look how it did so well on a 110-pound cardstock. Oh, you know, that's nice because sometimes these type of dies, they don't do that. Next set, daisy dies. You get 3 sets of daisies, large, medium, small. Large daisy, which layers 1 5/8, 1, and 3/4 of an inch. You get 2 pieces to layer. You get the center, and then you also get a heart center on each daisy dies. Love. This is the medium daisy done up. You cut it twice, and then you can fluff, and you put that little center. Done. You can do all 3 sizes, do a collage of this. And then lastly, there is the eyelet cover die. This is 4 by 5¼ inch. When you're running this, and this was suggested by Emma, because it's a solid plate with all that dot detail, plus these eyelet parts do pop out. Don't go with the 110-pound cardstock. Don't go too heavy with it. Even if you have a machine with a ton of pressure, you're still going to have spots that are like, eh. So go with 65-pound or 80-pound cardstock. You can shim it and all of that good stuff. Use like a metal shim and run it through your die cut machine and you'll be happy. It'll all pop out, okay? Love. All right, now let's get into my examples. Aren't those dies fabulous? Fabulous, 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 fabulous. Let's start off with example number 1. Oh, love. So I took the images from the paper pack, cut it out with the coordinating die from the Stamp and Die bundle, and then stamped out and heat emboss, Get Well Soon, and Time for Tea. And I use one of the little mini tag dies. Those are in stock. Here is the sentiment on the assorted mini tags. That particular one with the stitch detail. See how small that is? And look at that. Clearly heat embossed. Love. The holder for 6 tea bags is this fabulous set right here. Fancy Treat Box die. Comes together super easy. You just run the outer piece twice. This is that matting layer. This is like the solids pack, the eyelets, gingham, and solids. Here's the image of the tea kettle and the tea cup. And then on top of that, I put Get Well Soon. And then I put some little navy blue pearls. And done. This one has a more masculine feel, and I love it. I love the blue, white, yellow colorway. You could put tea bags. You could put 1 tea bag, some candy. Get Well Soon. You could probably put some cough drops in here, etc. Put it at your coworker's desk. Made this one in pink. Use that whole pink colorway. Put a little bit of gems on the side. I just cut a strip of cardstock, about 3/4 of an inch, and just laid it along here. And I also did the back on this one. You see it? Even though this has texture, it's not like this one with the dots. One has the pattern on the back, tea kettle on the front. Isn't that cute? And this one, you can still put the tea bags in it, even with the handle. You're just making your own little handle and attaching it. And I attached it on the outside. I didn't attach it on the inside. You could attach it on the inside if you wish. And there's your tea bag or goodies, whatever you want to put in them, okay? So that's the Fancy Treat Box die. Comes together super easy. Love. Works fabulously with this. Now we're on to cards. 2 4x4 cards using the following items. The 4x4 envelope die. So this makes you a 4x4 envelope. Super easy to put together. You cut one of the big one, 3 of the sides, and you put the sides down. You make your little envelope. What also coordinates with this? 4x4 fancy card dies. This just recently restocked. And look at it with this whole collage with the images and the doily. Oh, love. And then here I have High Cutie. So that's the Stamp and Die set. That's the middle doily right there. And the paper in the background right there from the eyelets and gingham. So all these things are working together, okay? And it's a little flip-up note card, 4x4 note card. Because this has a gray outline from the paper, I decided to use the doily and graded. When you have a die like this, then you can customize that doily. You could match it back to this. It could have been the pink or the green. And I was just playing with different colors here because I already had this one done in all pinks. Do this same style right here with a white doily or change it up. If you want to make it more masculine, then you go this colorway. Love. You're just looking at all the options, right? Here is the 4x4 card. That's my little 4x4 card. This is a technique that was totally inspired by a suggested video on YouTube. It's called the Twisted Easel card. You can type that in the search bar and you'll see a bunch of videos populate. Now, this is a lot of thickness. It doesn't look it, but I'm going to show you in a second. So here I stamped out the teapot, colored it up in yellow, have the tea. Here I put the daisy dies. There is the doily. There is the sentiment. It opens up, so you score down the middle. That's the pattern paper, and you fold it like so. That's your height right there, my little stopper. And on the inside, thinking of you and more pattern paper again. And it stays like this. This again, 110-pound cardstock as the base. The recipient can hold it like this on their desk. I'm just showing you here like so. Everything here is all layered up, popped up, even with that, and it still fits in that envelope. And you turn it to the side. Look at that. Fun. So also, that can fit in here is this one. And I picked this colorway to match with both. On the outside, I stamped the little teacup. You flip it over, the recipient slides it out, and there is that note card. Isn't that fabulous? So 2 options with the 4x4 envelope. Love. Last 3 cards. Now these are standard cards, if you want to call them standard. This is using the awesome eyelet cover plate die. I have the pink cardstock here. I put a little strip of this pink right there and the back of it. You see? The little back piece. Just cut that out as well. Love. So I didn't have to go find another sheet of paper or use this here because this really matches it perfectly. This is just a hair darker, but because it's behind the white, you don't really notice it. Right? Again, with the image, cut out the teacup, tea kettle, big eyelet. The piece that you saw that I showed you that I had cut off, that's it right here. And notice that I still saved it right there. That's what that is. Save these bits because I was thinking you could do that. You could go down here with these little bits like this. Always keep your bits. I could have done that too. What do you guys think? You see? That's kind of cute too, like that. I may make another card like this then and put this here. The cup could have been down here like a tablecloth. See how that works? So save those little bits, okay? Love all that texture and detail, but it's small and delicate that it doesn't come so forward. It just creates a great background and adds texture, and it works fabulously with the doily. Then here's the kettle, and then just layered up just strips of paper for this. Hello friend, happy birthday. Here are some matte pearls from my stash, standing A2 card. This one is with an embossing folder from my stash. Here I put some gold jewels. This is brushed gold cardstock. This one is using this die. Remember this one? Cookie sheet tag die. So I'm using the cookie sheet here as a tray. This is now it assembled. Let me give you a measurement on it. 3 inches by a little bit under 2 1/4, okay? Look at that spoon. Isn't that spoon fabulous? That's the saucer. That's the dropping in the other color. You have these 2 bottoms. You can do the stitch detail at the bottom. You can put this one like so. You see it? Without the eyelet piece. So the eyelet piece fits that body here. Same thing with the kettle. The eyelet piece would be here. Options. Loads and loads of them. I thought if I had put the eyelet here, it would have competed too much with the paper. I left it solid here, and I have the doilies on here as well, the medium size. All I did was run these 2 dies together to get that outline. Run this again, then just take off that little handle that creates the back for the shaker. Look at that. Yay! And then I just ran some 1/8 of an inch foam tape would give you the necessary coverage for this. There's the sentiment, time for tea. Big doily again, if you didn't notice it. There's a doily in white. Cut off another little piece right here. Instead of just doing the full circle, I like to kind of put it in pieces like this to make it interesting. So it's a doily with the tray, with the background, and then the teacup all laid out in this corally colorway. All my little shaky bits. Then I put some little gems out here on this standing square card, okay? It's a 5x5 card. Look at that. And then I did put some glossy accents in here for the tea. Isn't that cute? Last card here. I did the tea kettle. Look at that kettle. Isn't that fabulous? So the kettle is fully assembled, 3 1/4 inch wide by a little bit over 2 1/2. The little cup. So now look at the scaling. The medium tea cup is big for the tea kettle. So the kettle works better with the small teacup dies, okay? You're looking at 1.5 by 1.25. These two go together like Mrs. Potts and Chip. And then here is the doily. So you can see I use the doily a lot. The only thing I didn't use the doily on was this. Everything else I use the doily. The note card, all these cards, even the easel, all doily and all cut out. 110-pound cardstock except this one. This one's like Basil 80-pound, okay? Even on this medium size, look how clean it cut. So I have the green tea, got my little tea bag, layered up. There's a little spoon. Here I use some enamel dots. On this one I use the silver jewels. On this one, the gold jewels. Alrighty, crafters. I hope you like my examples. I had a grand time with time for tea. Everything here will be detailed and listed below. This favor die set is in stock now. So super duper cute, lots of fun. Turn it into a little purse as well. Use this as favors. You have some big event coming up. These are great to make favors. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, run over to My Creative Time. Don't forget to apply 15% off site-wide on your entire purchase, including all these amazing new goodies that are here. Use the code MAR2023. Yeah, I got it right this time. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Happy shopping. Bye.